Welcome to the 5 Letters podcast. You got myself, Yells. You got Cam alongside me. You got Bez alongside me. Let's get into it. The 5 Letters podcast. Cam, Bez, we're back again. For another 5 Letters podcast extravaganza. Talk to me. How's life? How's your 2 weeks been? What's been going on? What's new? What's up?
Yeah, it's been a busy 2 weeks. I didn't really do much the week before last. I went to, what did I go to? I went to Egyptian thing in Ramses, the Egyptian king. There's an exhibition in Battersea, so I went to that not last week, the week before, which was it was cool. It was
museums and that. Yeah,
I went to a little museum. It was alright. It was.
You said you went to the science museum.
Yeah, that was the week before that, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it was decent.
I'm surprised that this is new behaviour.
Adding culture, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's new behaviour.
Hey, I'm getting old, man. I gotta start adding culture at some point.
No, I get it. I've gone to a few like art exhibitions and stuff. I'm like, yeah, man, just start taking it in, you know.
To be fair, it was quite boring actually. I can't lie, it was quite boring. They had a VR section at the end, which was cool. That was it. The rest of it, it wasn't great. And then,
damn, you didn't want to learn about Ramses, the pharaoh. You don't know. Right, tell us a fun fact about Ramses. Can you remember it?
He had over like 200 children or something. But he had one real wife, and then the others were just his concubines.
Madness.
And he was a pharaoh until he was like 80 or 60 something. He was a pharaoh for like 60 years, and that's like the longest reign in pharaoh history, basically. So yeah, there was a lot of gold, and I was like, mad. Like the worth of the gold's worth now. If you like see all the kings and stuff, or pharaohs and stuff wearing just gold necklaces with like gold headdresses, everything. Like, it's crazy. But the museum bit wasn't the best, but the VR thing was quite cool. It was basically you go in a little pod and it put the headset on and headphones, and it takes you, like Ramses' wife takes you into her tomb. And so kind of the pod moves when you're moving and stuff, and then it shows you around. She talks a bit about Ramses and a couple other pharaohs, and then you get chased by like a giant sand monster thing, like in The Mummy.
Yeah.
And then so it kind of the thing starts going a bit faster and moving and all that kind of stuff, and then you just go back, and then it becomes all nice. You go into her tomb. So first you go into Ramses' tomb, then you go into her tomb, and she tells you about her tomb, and Ramses appears, and they swan off into the sunset together. That was cool. I enjoyed that bit. And then I went to Babylon Park after. Yeah. That was sick. That was very sick. That was sick. I was surprised. I didn't think it was going to be that good. But
been there.
Yeah, that's why I did, because I remember you lot telling me it wasn't all that. So that's why I thought it was going to be, and I'd never gone, because I was like,
what?
Babylon Park, it's the one with the roller coaster indoors. You went for your work Christmas party.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, yeah.
I'm like, it's just alright. You know?
It was good. It was a good night. The ride was better than I thought it would be. Like it was faster than I thought it would be.
Faster?
Yeah, because I went in thinking it was just going to be like a teacups, like just a.
It definitely was faster than.
Yeah,
it was a good
fun.
speed.
It was fun. It was like.
It wasn't anything crazy. Like, I wasn't going to Fort Park or anything, but like it was a lot more than I was expecting.
At least on par with Flying Fish.
I don't think so.
Which one's Flying Fish? I don't remember.
It's like the kiddie ride.
I think Flying Fish is probably faster. I think just because it's indoors, it maybe feels faster. But I feel like Flying Fish is almost.
Because the bit when it goes down, it picks up some speed there, and then it kind of goes, and then it slows down again, and then comes around again, and
it's not that quick, man. It's not that quick. I feel like most even like funfair rides, you know, the traveling funfair rides, are quicker.
The actual rides, do they have proper rides in there? They do.
They put together little roller coasters.
I feel they're probably similar. Like when you go to like the Waltz and stuff, they're quicker. But then I feel like the actual roller coaster ones are probably similar. But it was I was expecting it to just be like very slow, like just kind of woo, woo. But I was like, oh, it actually picked up a bit more speed than I thought. But it was decent. I enjoyed it. And then the arcade games were cool. They had loads of different games you could play. So I enjoyed it. Some didn't work.
Was it busy?
No, it was empty. It was pretty empty. It was just like, there was probably like 10 of us there at the time I went.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It was really quiet. And then, so yeah, I didn't have to wait for anything. It was good. There was some things like, I think because they're pretty easy to get tickets from. So some people were just on it for ages getting tickets. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I just had a chilled couple of days after that, and then I've been starting work again. So it's been
back in the grind.
5 days in the office. Just been
damn.
yeah. It's been a week. It's been a week of learning a lot of stuff about a company and an application I'm going to be working on. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Do you have an idea of like work from home days if it
will be 3 days at some point. It'll be 3 days in the office at some point, and then 2 days from home. But yeah, I don't know. It's basically like kind of when you're ready, you're ready sort of thing. So they'll make sure you're capable of standing on your own 2 feet before you can work from home a couple of days. But yeah, it's a lot. 5 days is a lot, and it's the first week into it as well after being out of it for a long time. Yeah. So I'm just like, this is
wake
rough.
up every morning like, God damn, why am I back into this?
Literally wake up, just like, I'm so tired. Go to work, come back, and he's like, I'm tired.
Yeah, I guess that for sure.
Literally, I'm hoping once into the routine, it will change a bit, and I can get back to my late nights and watching some NBA again.
Get back to my late nights.
Yeah, I haven't watched NBA in a long time now. I'm missing it. But yeah, that's been about me for the 2 weeks. What about you guys?
Last week, or the week after we recorded the last podcast, I had a small illness situation. So I had like a few days off work, which were well needed. I was like, yeah, this is great. I mean, I say that, but I had just been off also. So I went back into work I was off on the Monday, went back into work on the Tuesday. On the Wednesday, I went home half day. And then didn't go in on the Thursday, and then worked from home on the Friday. So that whole week was like, yeah, a blur really.
Yeah.
And then I've not really done anything. I've just been F1 started back, so I've just been watching that on the weekends, and it's right now it's early morning because it's like it was in Australia last week and it's
China this week.
So yesterday I was up 3 a.m. watching sprint race. Last weekend I was up 4 a.m. watching the race on Sunday. At least tomorrow, luckily I'm up. It's at 7, so I can actually sleep and wake up.
Is it 7?
7 a.m.
Yeah.
I saw on Sky earlier that their broadcast must start at like 5 something.
Yeah.
It must be. Yeah, I was like, yeah. So it must be.
There's a whole long
races,
build up to the actual race.
So.
And then other than that, I've just been chilling, straight chilling, not really doing much. Yeah,
I was gonna say, man, last 2 weeks of literally nothing. I ain't done nothing in the last 2 weeks. I don't think, just work. And then watch a little bit of football, watch a little bit of the highlights of the F1. I'm still not gonna watch the races. I don't think. I'll watch the highlights.
It's a good time.
Try and keep up.
Watch the races.
Nah, the races are too long, man.
Perfect.
Too long. Try and keep up with what's going on and just follow the narrative of the year and just see how it goes, you know. I know people aren't happy right now. The fans aren't happy with the new regs, but it is what it is.
What's those new regs?
The new regulations. So I can't even really explain it, but they basically all the cars have new specifications, and one of the things is that they're using like this electric battery. It's partially fuel and then partially electric battery, and you can charge the battery and then use the battery for some extra power as a boost at certain points and stuff like that. But one of the problems that is happening at the moment is that the cars are slowing down on straights because they don't have enough power. So they run out of energy. Like, so if there's a long straight, they'll be going and then they'll just slowly start running out of energy. So the driver's got his foot flat down.
Oh my god!
And you'll just hear the car just go like the engine just dying out slowly on the straight. So obviously fans are not happy about that. They're like, it's disgusting to see the cars obviously on the straights. You're meant to be speeding going. It's like, it's a disgrace to see Formula 1 cars slowing down on the straights.
Were they all petrol before? or like all fuel before.
I think they've always had I don't know, Cam.
They have always. I feel like I don't really know what I've not looked into like what the actual changes are, but it worked similarly as far as I knew. Anyways, it worked similarly like the past few years where they had a battery, it would charge up when they're not using it, and then they could use it at certain points. I don't know what's changed from last year to this year. That has made it different. I don't know what part of it's changed, but they've always had the electric battery.
Okay.
I thought so.
So I thought maybe the petrol heads like, this is disgusting. I want to hear my engine roar.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but yeah. So I know they're not happy about that, and then also because of again the new rules and stuff. There's a lot of like they call it yo-yo racing. So like I pass you and then you pass me and then I pass you and then you pass me and then but the problem being that it's less to do with either of our driving skills.
Your car's just not able to.
Yeah, it's just
like I'll use my boost to get past you, but then now I have no boost, so I can't defend against you. And then you use your boost to get past me, but now I have boost, so I can get back on you. It's like,
yeah, and so it's nothing to do with your racing ability. It's just at that particular moment, your car is just faster than the other person's car, and then it flips over to his car being faster than yours. So it doesn't. The overtakes are not like, oh yeah, he's done a really great driving maneuver. It's just his car is faster.
Okay.
At this particular moment in time, his car has the ability to go faster, so it's easy.
Okay.
So I was watching the highlights of the sprint race that took place in China, I think this morning.
Yeah.
And it was funny just watching. So Lewis Hamilton in the Ferrari and George Russell in the Mercedes, literally all that was happening was for like the first like beginning of the race is that Hamilton got in front of him through a corner. So Hamilton would overtake or undercut him in a corner or something, and then we'd get to the straight, and then Russell would go past him. And it would literally just be a case of Russell just going behind him and then slipping out and then past him. Like just the car's just faster. Like there's no move. And then it'll get to another corner and then Hamilton will do something again and get around him in the corner.
Yeah.
And then again, I think it's just the same thing of like Russell was using his boost more or less through the straight and Hamilton was using his boost coming into the corners. And so it's just like obviously these are two very good drivers at the same time, but a lot of it is being attributed to the rules and the cards and stuff. So people are not happy, but hey, I'm not as informed in F1, so it makes no difference to me.
Yeah.
I'm just like, these races are more fun to watch than last year's races and the year before that's races, because
just following each other around.
Yeah, it was that plus whoever was in front was like, whoever started first was pretty much just first the whole time. Unless they made like a major mistake. Yeah, it was pretty much hard for anyone to catch them because their car was just faster, and that was it. Like last year, that was Norris and Piastri. Whenever they started first, that was it. Yeah, they were just ahead the whole time. There was no actual battle for first place, really.
But now what we're having is a battle at the beginning of the race.
Yeah, and then eventually
Mercedes are. Well, it's only been two races, well, a race and a sprint. But now what it seems to be is that, you have the beginning, the Ferraris get off quickly and they get to battle with Mercedes for, 7-8 laps. And then after that, Mercedes is like, all right, you've had your fun now. We're going.
I mean, last week's race, the Australia Grand Prix, was like, that would have been more competitive if not for Ferrari's decision making.
So, the safety car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, is what it is. I'm just happy because when I started watching F1, I was like, I'm going to support Mercedes because when I started watching, they had a black car, like an all black car. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, that's it. And then I already liked, like, Leclerc was a Ferrari driver and I liked him. Hamilton moved from Mercedes to Ferrari. I already liked him. Yeah. And then the new guy who came in at Mercedes, I like him too. So all four of them are doing well right now. I mean, the second Mercedes driver he's having a bit of a rocky start.
Oh, he's right.
I mean, considering his car, he's having a bit of a rocky start.
He's done it. What did he? So wait, Australia he came second. Yeah, that's what I say. Australia he came second, and then the sprint, he came what, 6th or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
5th or 6th, yeah.
And he had a horrible start. So I'm like, it's fine.
I mean, yeah, he had a horrible start plus a 10-second penalty. So
and then he got pole in quali.
In quality, yeah.
So he's all
I mean,
right.
I'm just
And
not
he's-
confident.
And
I'm
he's
not confident.
And
yet.
he's 19
He
years
is
old.
young.
He's a young
He
guy.
is a young lad.
So yeah, like he had, but also that's the other thing that's happening. That's happened twice. Once in Australia, and in Verstappen. I didn't realize Verstappen had a horrible start in the sprint as well.
Yeah, he did.
So very dangerous. Obviously, when the race starts, everyone's meant to like just take off in it.
Yeah.
But what's been happening, for some reason, some of the cars are just not getting power based on however they set up, whether they've charged the battery enough like to begin the race or whatever. So when they're starting off, they don't have enough power, whereas the cars around them and behind them are flying off the line. They're accelerating so slow.
Yeah.
So cars are having to like do all of this like from the very beginning of the race, like swerving.
dangerous.
But obviously, it's the beginning of the race. Everyone's close, isn't it? So if you're swerving, there's a guy right there to your left and stuff. So yeah, there's been a couple close calls already. And just watching it from like they have cameras on the cars and watching it from like the driver's perspectives and stuff, it's so scary.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
It's so
Having a
scary.
mini heart attack.
Oh shit!
You're obviously locked in on the lights, and then you peel off.
Yeah.
And then just the car in front of you hasn't peeled off.
Yeah.
You just, and then you can't, you have time to even look left because you just have to swerve around it, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's like my options are just go straight to the back of this guy, or just take my charges.
Yeah.
Around there.
Yeah. And that's, I didn't ever even consider that, but that's literally it. You're literally like, you're locked up at the thing, at the lights go off, you're slamming your foot down, like you're going up the gears quickly, and you just, as soon as you're kind of focusing on what's in front of you, you're like, shit.
You're already there,
He hasn't
yeah.
even moved. Like the guy hasn't even.
those cars are heavy as hell as well, aren't they? Like they're turning the steering wheel and stuff, aren't they? I swear that meant to be really heavy. So it's like even just, trying to get out of the way like that in that short time. But their reaction time is also crazy, like Formula 1 people.
Yeah. That's part of why, like, at first, like, back in the day, I never really understood why it was a sport. I'm like, you're just driving, everyone's driving.
Yeah.
Like, but then you, like, you learn more about it, and then you're like, the steering wheels are heavy. You gotta have, like, super quick reaction times.
Yeah.
All this sort of stuff. And I'm like, okay, yeah.
Gotta get yourself a thick neck.
Yeah,
corners.
All the training that they do just to build up their body to sustain.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah,
It's
they
a lot.
just lose a bunch of weight
During the race.
Yeah. Oh, do they as well?
Yeah, just from like just the exertion, and then also if it's like a warm race, they're sweating.
Yeah.
Sweating constantly.
That's mad, yeah.
Yeah.
Like people be passing out, throwing up in their helmets, like it's crazy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I even saw. I was watching a YouTube video about it, and like a guy was saying, like, like even though you'd expect, or if you didn't know, you're going so fast, like surely the wind and everything is going to be cooling you down. But then at the end of the day,
The
you're
slipstream.
Yeah, but also you're just sat on the engine pretty much.
True, yeah.
You're literally, you got all the, like, the car is so small, there's a big fuck off engine in there.
Yeah.
All this electronics around you, whatever. Like, all that is heating up. You're going at ridiculous speed, so the engine is like heating.
Yeah.
And that's just cooking you as well.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah, they get super, super hot apparently. And then obviously, they're racing in Saudi Arabia and all these kind of places.
Yeah.
So
They're already hot, yeah.
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. So
I saw a video as well. I think they went to like a Formula 1 museum. It was like the pressing a normal car's brake and pressing a Formula 1 brake, and it shows like the exertion it takes. So if you press that one, it's like it shows all the way, and then you press that one, and the person was barely moving the bars.
Yeah.
Like even the brakes are like ridiculously tough.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, yeah, and even like going to the F1 arcade the other day and just trying to drive on the flipping arcade. I'm like, this is annoying. This is actually
Stress,
annoying.
yeah.
It's actually annoying. Like, but yeah. But anyway, that's basically been it for my 2 weeks. I've just been chilling and watching stuff. So yes, let's get into what we're here to talk about. Jojo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2 Battle Tendencies, that's the name.
Yeah.
So, full disclosure, Cam and I unfortunately didn't manage to watch all the episodes. I got close. I wasn't far off. I think I had 2 or 3 episodes to go. And I still kind of remember what happens. And I've got it on. It's on in the background now, so we're kind of seeing it as well. Cam, how far did you get? Do you know?
I had maybe 5 or 6 episodes left.
But you watched it
But
quite
yeah,
recently as well.
I watched it like a month ago as well.
Bez is the only one that's fully done his homework. So
Yeah, I finished it.
Teacher's pet.
Last weekend or something. That's all like, it's not even fresh in my mind. I watched it last weekend. Yeah.
You boffin, man.
Get home, do your homework instantly.
Literally, yeah. Teacher, you've got the homework.
But yeah, as always, let's start off with the very, very basic question of what are we rating JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2 Battle Tendencies out of 10? Let's start there.
5.
Yeesh.
Because I rated part 1 at 6, I think.
Yeah, you did. I think both me and Bez rated it 7s.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I like that. This part is worse to me. So yeah.
Okay.
I'd give it a 7 as well, I think.
I think I would give this part probably a 6. I feel like it's a little bit less enjoyable than part 1, but only because it's longer. I think part 1 had the kind of benefit of being quite snappy.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like if this was kind of done as snappy fashion, it would be better than part 1. But I think because it kind of goes through so much more in more detail, and I feel like this isn't peak JoJo's just yet. So
Nah.
I feel like it's still. So I'll say maybe a 6, a high 6. It could have almost been a 7, but yeah.
Yeah, because I think I gave part 1 a high 7. I think I'd give this one a lower 7, like a low 7.
Yeah.
I feel like I enjoyed it more the first time when I watched it back in the day than now. But I don't know why. It just I feel like some bits were a bit slow and boring. And I was like, oh, we didn't really need this. And then some bits were like, very good.
I think because of for me, I agree with you. I think I enjoyed it more when I watched it the first time. But I think for me, because some of the stuff doesn't hit the same when you know what the surprises are going to be like later on in the episode.
Yeah.
Like one very unserious thing is Jojo like perving over Lisa, but then knowing that that's his partner.
Yeah.
Like, so it hits differently like on the second watch. And the first time it's like, oh, it's fine, you know. She's an attractive woman. He's just
he's a young lad.
He's a young lad, of course he's gonna like try his luck with her or whatever. But then when you're watching the second time, like, dude, that's your mom.
Bro. We know he doesn't know, but it's still brother.
What's that? So yeah, I feel like it's just stuff like that doesn't kind of hit the same because you already know.
Yeah.
But so let's kind of give the kind of cliff notes blow for blow. Obviously, this one's longer than part 1, so I'm gonna try and make it a lot shorter. But basically, what happens? Speedwagon is still here. He's still around.
Cam's favorite
character. And he basically gets betrayed by Straight So, who was also in part 1 towards the end. And Straight So, he's a Harmon user and he becomes a vampire because he's like, I'm old. I want to keep living forever. He betrays Speedwagon and then he goes after Jojo because he's the new Jojo, Joseph's Joestar. Because he's like, you're a Harmon user. You're going to be dangerous to me if you learn how to control your Harmon. So let me get rid of you while you're so young. And Joseph, he keep that thing on him. He had the Tommy gun.
You know.
This is why I like Joseph though, man. He's on.
Just stupid. Dude. I just pull that Tommy gun and blast up the whole shop.
the whole restaurant with bare like people in it. Like literally, like it's like he flipping Scarface.
Yeah. Say hello to my little friend.
I still standing. Like just blast Straight So up. Then he beats Straight So, you know, and then Straight So is like, you know, I didn't really mean it. I'm a good guy, really. I didn't really mean it. But trust me, there's worse people coming, blah, blah, blah. Then you find out that the German army are reviving a vampire named, or they name him San Viento. But everyone calls him San Viento.
I know, like, all these people
like it's his
call
name.
him San Viento like it was his name. Like.
But, okay. And then Jojo, when Straight So died, he told him, don't worry, Speedwagon's actually alive. I didn't really kill him. So Jojo's off to try and fight Speedwagon, and he bumps into where this German army have revived San Viento. And then he fights San Viento, but he's still a baby Harmon user, so it's a big struggle for him, but he manages to win with the help of, what's his face?
Stroheim.
Von Stroheim! Yeah, who sacrifices his limbs to help out. Then what happens then? Yeah, they trap San Viento, and then
Von Stroheim tells him about the other pillar men.
yes, that come in. So Jojo has to start training. He has to start learning all this stuff. Skip forward a bunch.
He goes to find Zeppeli, doesn't he? And then uses Harmon.
Yeah.
Baron Zeppeli's
grandson, Caesar Zeppeli. They don't like each other as normal. You got Caesar, Italian, suave, bit of a ladies man, bit of a romance, a charmer, and then you got Joseph Joestar, bit of a goofball, a joker, like poor Harmon user, doesn't take anything seriously. They butt heads. They go to Venice to meet Lisa, who's Caesar's master. They start putting in work, trying to learn how to do this stuff. Basically, they've already met the previous pillar men, and they managed to blag it to be like, come back, we'll fight you in a month.
Yeah, you're quite strong. Nonsense. Give me a month and I'll beat you.
Yeah, pure nonsense. It happens.
Pure nonsense.
Hey man, sometimes you want a decent fight. You ever seen
that's standard anime?
I
haven't seen Baki.
Goku does this all the time.
Goku does it, yeah.
All the time.
I know, and it's foolishness then too.
Like man gave Frieza energy because he was like, I want to
fight you again.
Very beginning of Dragon Ball Z, like I want to fight you again. Anyway, so then they train up, and and basically it all comes to a head where they
one of them comes early. He doesn't.
Oh yes,
ACDC.
ACDC. That's it.
ACDC comes early. Kills some of Lisa's disciples, and then Jojo has to mash him up, show him what for.
Yeah.
And then they were prepared to kind of huddle in and wait for them to come, and Caesar's like, "No, I'm a G. I want to go and find them. Let's bring the fight to them."
They killed my father.
Yeah, they killed my father. It's a lot. So they go after them. And then Wamu gets the better of Caesar. They have an epic battle full of respect.
Sorry, you missed a bit actually. The pillar men essentially poison Jojo so that he has to come back and fight them a month later. So he wasn't waffling
for the cure.
So one of them stuck a cord around his neck, his throat, and one of them stuck something around his heart. Mm-hmm. And then the cure was on the pillar men. So he got the first cure off the one he beat, ACDC, who was in his nose ring, which is gross. And then he goes to meet Wamu and them, man,
to get the rest of the cure. The objective of the pillar men, also by the way, is to get the red stone of Asia, which is in
Super Asia,
which is in Lisa's possession. So Jojo needs the antidote from the pillar men, and the pillar men want the red stone of Asia from Jojo's gang. So obviously it's all going to come to a head. Caesar goes charging in. Wamu puts him down. They have a big battle, and Wamu respects him. You
can be the strongest fight I've had
in millennia.
Caesar has his.
This is honestly my favorite part of the season. Is the emotional reckoning of the death of Caesar when they come through, and
Caesar has his last hurrah before that as well, where I'm gonna give Jojo my Harmon.
Yeah. Cam is shaking his head.
These Joestars out here ruining these athletes' lives, man.
Caesar's the one that wanted to go.
Man, these Joestars are terrorists, man. Out here just taking these athletes' lives, man.
Caesar's the one that wanted to go. No one told Caesar to go running in by himself as well. He could have.
Yeah, he could have waited. They could have gone and done the thing together. But
Joseph should have been given his life. For Caesar.
Nah, I do like Caesar. I do like Caesar as a character.
The Zeppelis are sick.
Zeppelis are
sick. Yeah.
So yeah, Caesar obviously is, as his dying act, he puts the antidote like that Bez was just talking about in a Harmon filled blood bubble, and sends it for
With his scarf as well.
With his scarf as well. And Wamu, being the honourable man he is, he allows the bubble to escape because he's like, I respect your warrior spirit. I will not extinguish your final act. And he allows it to go. And then so Caesar's crushed under some rocks. And then you just have Jojo and Lisa follow him, and they're in the room and they find the Harmon bubble, and Jojo sees the scarf and the ring and she's like, it's from Caesar. And he's like, this entire time I've been too scared to call out his name because I feared there would be no answer. And now I know there will be no answer. Oh my goodness. It's
bars. That's what they're called, bars.
Magical stuff. And Jojo is losing his mind. He's crying. His boy is no longer with us. And Lisa being obviously their mentor, their teacher,
she's keeping it cool.
She's trying to keep it cool. She's like, Jojo, this is not the time to mourn. We have to deal with the task at hand. We avenge Caesar, blah, blah, blah. And she's just trying to spark up a cigarette. She's turning her back to Jojo just so he can't see her. But he knows he's about to get angry. He's about to get upset. And then he sees her with her cigarette. And she's smoking it the wrong way. Or about to smoke it the wrong way. And he realizes that she is crushed inside as well. It's emotional, very, very emotional. And then you have the iconic moment where they both kind of break down and Jojo just screams, Caesar! Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Like, that's my favorite part of the show. This part, to be fair. After this, I was just like, I didn't care about the battles necessarily.
Yeah.
Like, they were fine, they're good, but...
Yeah, they were alright. They weren't amazing.
And then basically, Jojo and Wamu have like a chariot fight. They basically do Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds.
I did not understand that one bit. I was like, what? Why?
I think why is the question. They're having a battle to the death. Why the horses and chariots were necessary? Yeah. Who knows? But
something they must have been doing back in Wamu's day, and I'm bringing it out like gladiators. I'm bringing it out.
It was very Roman Empire Colosseum, to be fair. Yeah.
And all his disciples were there watching, cheering him on, and it was just Jojo and his couple people.
Yeah. So anyway, Jojo manages to defeat Wamu, and then Kaz basically mashes up Lisa very quickly.
Yeah. I don't think we even saw that fight. I think it was just like Jojo finishes, turns around, and Lisa's hanging off a rope.
Something like that. So then obviously Jojo and Kaz get into it. And then Jojo is about to trick Kaz some way or somehow. Can't remember exactly how he does it, but he's about to. And it almost looks like he's sacrificing himself as well, as normal.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. He stays alive. And then we find out that Lisa is actually Jojo's mom. She's the baby that Irina took from the boat when Joseph and Dio were scrapping.
Yeah.
And then she hooked up with the baby that Irina was pregnant with. And they had a little baby boy named Joseph. So that's pretty much what happened. Basic kind of overview of what happens. Like I said, I think for me, my favorite part is probably the kind of build up towards is the beginning half and then Caesar's death. Because I feel like, I enjoy the introduction of Joseph and how they set him apart from Jonathan.
Yeah.
Like, from like the beginning. Like, they make him out to be a hothead immediately when Smokey steals his wallet and stuff.
Yeah.
And he gets into it with the police. Like, he's like, okay, this is not how Jonathan would have handled this situation at all. And then he's like threatening cab drivers and all of this sort of stuff. It's a lot, and then like he's running away from fights. Run away. So they set him up very, very early to be very, very different from Jonathan.
I thought that's another thing as well. Like when you first watch it, because you don't know that his running away is a tactic to just kind of buy a bit of time and just like think about it, think things through. You actually think he's running away, so it's hilarious. But now you're watching like, okay, I know what his plan is here. Like it's still funny, but his plan is to do something after running away, sort of thing.
Exactly. Get to a clearer area, go away from like
Yeah.
some innocent civilians, all of this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So I like all of that. I like all of that stuff, and I like him pulling out the Tommy because
Tommy gun.
again, Jonathan would never. He's like, this is dishonorable.
He'd unbutton his cuffs on his wrists and be like, it's time to go, son.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Put him up.
yeah, put up your dukes. Yeah, so I liked all of that, and then I like the fact that he's very much like, more so than Jonathan, more of a strategist, and like he's got plans within plans, and he sets things up and whatnot. And yeah, even though he acts to act the fool and stuff, he's still very noble. He still like tries all of that stuff, and then the development of his relationship with Caesar over time is a bit like that Naruto Sasuke early development, where it's like, I hate you, but I love you.
Yeah.
But I hate you. You annoy me so much, but like you push me to be better, and I push you to be better. And through that, we have like a mutual respect and friendship and whatnot. And then when Caesar died, it's all like, hits me hard in the heart. So yeah, but Cam, do you get it now about the kind of strategy aspect of how these fights are? Because they're not like meant to be actiony. It's very much like,
I mean, no, I do get it now.
Oh, this one's even more strategic than the other one.
I've definitely reframed it. I mean, yeah, I feel like with part one, there was no like setup for stuff. It was just he would do something, and then after the fact, it would be like, oh, I did this because of this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like with the fire and the sword and the fire.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't, oh, I noticed the fire.
Yeah.
Like it shows the fire on screen and then he shanks him into the fire. It's more, he stabs him and then it just looks like he stabbed him regular, and then it's like, oh no, there's a fire behind you. Yeah. But with this, you'll see like all of Jojo's setup stuff. Like you'll see him thinking it through, and he'll like be like, okay, cool, this is what I'm gonna do, and try and then when it doesn't work out, he has backups to that plan and whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool.
I mean, I don't feel like you see him think it through. I feel like you see him do stuff, and then it all comes together in the end. So like the
Fred when he was on the spikes.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of as well. But I mean,
you saw him laying down
it down. Like he's like, I'm gonna move around, and while I'm moving around, I'm gonna lay down the thread.
Yeah,
that can trap him, and then I can blast him with Harmon. Like you don't see the full setup as what happens in the end is.
Yeah,
he tries to cut it, he cuts it, but it doesn't actually break the thread.
Yeah.
And then he still traps him.
Yeah, he's done it all. Yeah.
So I think, I still don't necessarily enjoy the fights. I don't think it's like. I feel like the strategies aren't that entertaining.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just like low level, like we got to find a way for him to beat him, so this is the way we're going to have him beat him kind of thing.
I guess. I think it's a thing of that the villains aren't that... I mean, I was going to say they aren't that powerful, but they aren't. They're not really that powerful. So, or they're not really that... they're dangerous, but they're not really that dangerous. Like, when you think about it, like, I feel like Joseph is always just a level below them. So he needs to use his intelligence to make up that difference. Mm-hmm. But he, if he was a little bit stronger, he could just probably stand and bang with them. Like, so I feel like that's why it's like the strategies aren't necessarily that crazy, because it's like he's just using it to make up that little extra bit that I need, and the villains are just kind of like, oh, you know, I'm stronger than you.
Yeah.
I feel like it shouldn't be that though. I feel like the gap between them should be a lot bigger. Like him saying, I'll just need 1 month to beat you. I'm like, there's no way this guy should be able to beat these guys in a month. Like, I don't.
Harmon, they're just weak to Harmon, bro. That's literally what it is.
They weren't though. Like realistically, they weren't. Like,
did you not see what happened to Wamu? Wamu, he unleashed his secret move, his special move, and Jojo just wrapped his Caesar scarf around his thing and cut off his arms basically.
His arms were just there dangling.
Was
that on the chariot race?
I don't remember. I didn't get to rewatch that this time. I don't remember.
His head's going. He's like, His arms just there, just flapping along. But then it's just the willpower from him, just like,
he poked out his eyes to come back. He was literally like, oh shit, I got fucked up. And he had to poke out his eyes to come back. Like,
to bring himself back to it.
Yeah. And the same thing happened with AC/DC. Man had to have a cry. He had to have a big old cry about
Did you not find that funny?
That was jokes.
I never found it funny either time. I was like, this is not, why is this man crying? What's happening?
I can't believe it. Oh.
Just broke down.
Yeah, so it was jokes. And then because he just gets it together immediately as well. So he's like, he's completely balling. And he's like,
bring it together. It's like my kids when the big Calvin he starts crying. He's like, put it together, Cal. Bring it together, man up, Cal. Man up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sometimes my emotions just overwhelm me. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. So I feel like it is that. And then, yeah, the strategies. Maybe this is why the writer decided, he decided, all right, no more Harmon. We're going to completely change.
Yeah.
Because he was like, maybe he was on your vibe.
Yeah, I don't like it. We need to change it a bit. Because I feel like it's still strategic in the next ones, but it's just more stand and bang with a lot of them as well. Like, we'll get into it more later on, but yeah, Jotaro is not a strategist at all.
not in that way. There are some for sure that are strategic. I still remember that episode, the one where it's the asking questions. I was like, yes, no. And that one was very strategic.
True.
Very good episode.
That episode was sick. Yeah, I remember that episode.
So yeah, it'll be interesting. But yeah, what about you guys? What's your favorite moments? Cam, I guess you can tell us your favorite and your least favorite moments as well, because you're a bit of a hater.
I feel like I have valid criticisms of this show. Favorite moment, I'd have to think. I don't know. Do you have one?
So I'm similar to yours. I think my favorite moments are like, so the start where he they introduced him and he's very different to Jonathan and his pulling out a Tommy gun and things like that. I like the introduction of the Pillar Men, the way they kind of were very mysterious with them and these three guys on the wall, like that kind of thing. Just and yeah, I like the Pillar Men. Like, I like,
and they're stronger than Dio as well.
Yeah. There's some strong guys. I like the Pillar Men. They're good villains. I liked even like the history on like why with Lisa and like her killing the sergeant of the army because George, I think Joseph's dad overheard like he was a vampire and things like that. Like, I like some of the backstory they had in it like that. But yeah, I think probably top was the introduction of Zeppeli. I liked how they had Thingy was in the restaurant with he was there.
Lipsing up.
Yeah. Chucked the spaghetti at him and just caught it and then just flung it back at him to break the glass, and then the girl went to Jojo and started just beating up Jojo and is using the Harmon to do it. I like Zeppeli's introduction.
Flipping Jojo is such a hater, man. You see another guy get a little motion and he's like, nah,
I'm not having this. I'm going to mess you up. Boom, send the Harmon's things to just sneakily do something.
Yeah, I'm like, what kind of...
No, he just catches it because we don't know who he is at that point.
Some Eddie Stranger. Yeah. Like, oh, yeah, nah.
And he just catches it just like casually and just sends it back. It's like, oh, no, this guy's sick.
Yeah. And when they have the girl starts smashing him up because he's like, Caesar's like, you could even beat her.
Yeah.
And then Jojo's like, you could even beat this pigeon. And then they obviously both lose. It was jokes actually. He put the pigeon in the girl's mouth.
Yeah. So he kissed the girl, then the pigeon came out of his mouth.
So crazy. Yeah.
And I like the climbing the tower was quite good as well, and the way Jojo managed to again like strategic his way up it because he wasn't just as good as Zeppeli. He couldn't just climb it. He had to ride the wave and flip himself out and stuff.
Also, one thing that we get in this season a lot, the first part one, it was in part 1 too, but it wasn't as much. This season, so many poses. Like Cars does it, Movie does it. Everyone is like posing up. Caesar posing up. Like just so many poses with the little characters.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot. I feel like this is where it becomes like
The aura farming.
yeah, it's a lot. Like obviously in the part 1 you have Dio jumping out the carriage and all of these kind of like stuff.
Yeah.
Well, look at this. Come on, man. it's a lot. I feel like this is when it fully becomes like, yeah, Jojo's just got all the poses.
Yeah.
In the show. But, yeah, but yeah, what about you, Cam? What you saying?
I think probably my like, I don't know if I have a favorite part, but like I think the backstories of the new introduced characters I quite enjoyed. Like Lisa backstory, Caesar backstory. Like, yeah, because tragic stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought, Caesar was interesting. The whole, like, how his dad was...
Yeah, his dad
just got sucked, he left, and then you find out he just got sucked into the wall, and I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah, and his dad died not knowing that was him, and everything.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's some deep stuff. And you're just looking at your dad's face like, I did not understand.
Literally, I've been hating you all this time, thinking you
Yeah.
left, and that's what happened, damn.
Yeah, and then Lisa being the one that came up with the Harmon and not George.
Yeah. So that's something different, because I feel like you'd expect it to be George to be the Harmon user, and then it just passed down like that, but...
Yeah, I think that was my favorite. I actually don't like the Pillarmen as villains.
Do you know?
No.
See,
The
Not even Wamu.
Yeah, I didn't like AC/DC too much, but I think Wamu and then Cars, like, just, they were
I
good.
think they were both good. They're just different kind of. You got the honorable villain, and then you got the goal-driven villain. Like I feel like, good villains.
I don't like
Look, come on, man.
nothing against them like as singular characters.
Yeah.
I just think the general story of the Pillarmen, I just don't think it doesn't work for me in the world. Like in the as the answer to where did these masters come from, the Pillarmen being the answer, I don't like that.
Well, you're not gonna like a lot of things. Because one thing about JoJo's is that most of these things are not gonna make logical sense. So
Yeah.
I feel like
because the transition from Harmon to Stans is not
explained at all. So we don't know where they came from.
I've already seen that. Like, I mean, I knew that going in, so I'm not going to be mad at it.
Fair,
Okay.
yeah.
But what was I saying? I think it would have been cool if Joseph's villain was just straight so.
Nah, no.
What, the major villain for the season?
Yeah.
Or
Just run back another vampire.
No, another normal bog standard vampire.
Well, he's not bog standard because he has the knowledge.
He has Harmon.
And
How is Joseph going to beat him then?
he's going to train. He's going to train and he's going to beat him.
But the Pillarmen are kind of vampire-y. They can't be in daylight and stuff.
And
can
they have enough knowledge of Harmon. They know way more knowledge of Harmon than Dio did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just think, they either should have been stronger and like it should have been a harder task. Like I feel like Kaz is the only one who's actually difficult to defeat. Like,
he was crazy difficult to defeat. Yeah.
But he was always the strongest. The other man were calling him Lord Kaz the entire time. they knew who the top dog was.
Wasn't the first one was a bit tricky as well. San Viento, like when he was fighting the Germans and went into man's leg to get out the sun and stuff.
He was tricky because Jojo was weak though.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
you didn't know that. When San Viento, they called him like a decently trained dog. They kill him and they were like, "Oh, San Viento was difficult."
Yeah,
damn.
You man really are weak.
Yeah.
Look at that pose there as well. Just hair flowing.
The sunlight in the background, like crazy.
What did you think of? What's the German guy's name again?
Von Stroheim.
Yeah, what did you think of him, Cam? I think he was the speedwagon in this season. Oh my god!
I didn't say it last episode, but I didn't mind Speedwagon in this season at all.
He's less because
he was less. Yeah. I feel like the Von Stroheim did a lot of it. Like,
I mean, he was jarring at times, but I think at least the fact that he was actually active as well makes it better. So like in the San Viento fight, he sacrifices himself. He runs up to open the door.
Yeah.
In this, he actually tries to take on cars. Like I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. He's active. He's allowed to be there. It makes sense that he's there.
Yeah.
Talking what he's talking because he's actually in the fight.
Yeah.
But with obviously the Speedwagon's not doing
on the side.
He's doing the Krillin, innit? What do you want? He's
commentating.
But Krillin will if it comes down to it, Krillin will scrap.
I'm sure Speedwagon was trash.
If it came down to it, Speedwagon has not got anything.
Speedwagon tried some things. I'm sure he tried some things.
He definitely didn't.
I feel like he tried in the first season, didn't he? In the first part.
He tried to learn, well, he did ask to learn Harmon, but then he couldn't master the breathing or whatever. But I'm sure he like tried to punch Dio or something at some point.
I mean, I don't remember it.
And he defrosted Zeppeli's hands with his body heat.
Yeah.
I don't think that counts.
But he's involved. He's doing stuff.
He's helping out. Without him, Zeppeli would have died sooner.
Oh, do you know what also I found funny? When Jojo was fighting Ramu right before the end and he starts begging for his life. He's, again, it's just
Who? Wamu starts begging for his
no,
life?
Jojo. Like, he starts throwing rocks at him.
Yeah, he's like, no. He's like, oh, this is really what you're doing.
Spare me! No! I don't want to die. And it's like, Wamu's all like, don't dishonor our fighting. And wait, hold on. Jojo's like, and now you'll say, don't dishonor the fighting we've had here. He's like, Jojo, don't dishonor the fighting we've had here.
What?
You see that joke?
Yeah.
I feel like there was only one time where I actually enjoyed it because it's so jarring to hear him say, now you're going to say the full sentence and then they say it. And then be like, what? How did you know? You literally heard him say it before you said it.
Because the words were about to come out of their mouth and they weren't even processing what he said yet, really.
There was one time where the person, he said, now you'll say it, and then they both said it at the same time. And I was like, okay, cool, this right here works.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense. Like, you've yeah, I don't know, man.
Did one of them do it to Jojo as well at one point?
They did.
Yeah.
And the flip back on him, I think that was good. I was like, okay, cool. He's showing it. You've got the upper hand in this fight.
But then he got him back later anyway, and now you'll say it. But I feel like it's a thing of like just anime timing. Like, you know how like something, like when someone's charging up or something in a certain anime, it'll be like something's happening and it feels like they're doing it for a minute and then it's really happening in seconds.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't, like Yels was saying, it doesn't take they haven't processed fully what he's saying. They're just saying what they're about to say anyway. And they're like, wait a minute, you just said that.
Exactly, yeah.
But I mean, it's a choice of the people, them, like the making it. Like they could make it so that it's just said at the same time. I feel like it would have just worked better.
In the anime, in the manga, they probably do. So they probably have it like the bubbles at the same time, yeah. But then you'll read it still like Jojo will say it first, and so that's probably how they've translated it in the anime.
Potentially, yeah.
That's the thing, yeah. That's also, again, that's the thing that you always have to remember about this stuff. Similar to obviously last episode when we were talking about part 1, where we were saying obviously you were saying you were annoyed at Speedwagon. Like Speedwagon's giving context that you might not be able to pick up from the artwork. And obviously, when you translate that into anime, maybe it doesn't translate as well. But it's necessary in the manga because you don't know, like when something's dropped and it's falling or whatever, and then you want to say it's falling, off a cliff or whatever. You have to have someone be like, "Oh no, it's falling off a cliff." just to clarify what exactly it is that you're looking at. But yeah, it's peak.
Yeah, I didn't understand this bit.
Yeah, I was about to say they don't explain how his hand is moving.
I'm assuming it's Harmon, but I just didn't understand how like this whole bit with him being defeated and like Jojo survived when Cars is able to basically survive anything at the moment. I hate this as well on the Netflix where they blur out they
black out
the blood. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I mean. He just gets sent out of space.
Shadow realm.
Yeah. But so it's just him just using his Harmon or something.
I think it's just full luck. I think it's just full luck. Like there's no real reason. Like Jojo didn't plan for it to happen.
He thought that both were just going to be just going into space sort of thing.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely thought he was going to die here as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he managed to survive. But yeah, I don't think he had any plan to launch Cars into space.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I don't think the eruption that happens is planned by him either.
No. I think he just said that is so lucky.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
It just all happens to work out.
Because that was one thing I was like, how did he just win this battle? Because like, how did Cars end up in space? How did he end up going back down from space? But Cars end up floating off into space sort of thing. But it was just lucky.
I think cars got hit by like a second wave of rocks as well.
Yeah.
Which pushed him further.
Because he was in the air
flying,
off the rock. Okay, fair.
No.
Yeah, man's just finished as well. He's just lost all his limbs. He's the top half. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, you don't feel no pain.
But anyway, Cam, talk to us. What are these criticisms you have of this season? Let's discuss those.
I've said them. Let me.
He made notes.
Prophet says, "Oh, he passed away." I was like, "No, he didn't."
No, he didn't. He's
Yeah.
still alive.
Don't panic. Just find the earth.
He's gonna freeze.
I didn't get a chance to rewatch the Wamu fight, so I don't remember. But actually, I doubt it does. But when they're first introduced, and either Cars or ACDC steps on his shadow, and he kicks him in the face or in the shoulder, or whatever. Again. Okay, cool. Because I was like, that's a cool thing that should come back in some form. Because I'm pretty sure when what's his name? Zeppeli steps up to fight them initially. I'm pretty sure he steps on his shadow. Like they show him stepping on his shadow, and he doesn't react. Doesn't do anything like Wamu. And I'm just like, why?
Because maybe he has restraint now, isn't it?
Why he shouldn't have?
He did it to Cars when he did it to Cars. He was apologetic. Maybe that because he was just maybe like, oh shit.
I mean, he was apologetic, but his Cars was like, I like this about you. This is why we have you here with us. Is because of your fighting spirit. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that's shown again. I don't remember it showing.
I don't remember it being shown again either.
And then I feel like there's just a bunch of dumb things that happen that I'm just like, why did this happen? Like when Jojo's fighting that guy in the like desert when he's going to Mexico, the German Donnie, and the cactus starts to bulge, and then he puts his face.
Come on.
I know. No, the cactus bulging is fine.
Oh, right,
it's the guy putting his face pretty much on the cactus.
He's like, what is this?
That's.
You ain't never go, oh, what's that? You've never done that before?
Not when it's like a thing that has spikes on it and is bulging.
Yeah, but why you wouldn't expect the spikes to move?
Yeah, you might.
You could see the cactus moving before your eyes. You don't need to
Yeah, but
go.
you don't expect the spikes to do it.
Do you remember back in the day when like phone batteries used to pop?
Yeah.
You'd be like, what was going on?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not like you're watching it expand and then you bring it up to your face. You come back to it and it has expanded.
Yeah.
And you're like, why has it expanded? So you're examining it. It's not the same. And then there's another situation in the San Viento research facility, whatever, where San Viento's in the vents. And von Stroheim's like to a soldier, get away from the vent right now. He's in the vents. And then the guy goes, let me bring my face closer to the vent instead. I'm like, bro, why are we writing this?
You've never been curious. You've never been like, oh, right, he's in the vents. Yeah. Okay.
Nah, he's not there. It's
pure stupidity. It's just pure stupidity. There's no real person.
People are not that smart, bro. You're overestimating people.
I think you are. I feel like a lot of people might look before they react.
It's literally like, oh, get away from the vent. He's in the vent. You might, really? Okay. Like, you might do one of them. You might be like, huh? Oh, all right. And then you would move, but it's too late at that point.
It's not even like it's a surprise to him that he's in the vent. He's been in the room. He's hearing the whole conversation of how they're figuring out where he was. They showed the video. He saw the video of San Viento going into the vent. And von Stroheim was like, bro, to keep yourself safe, step away from the vent. He's like, nah, actually, what I'm going to do before I do that is I'm going to look directly into the vent.
But some of the other guys were a bit like more shocked, weren't they? Some of them were like, huh? What's going on? And then Stroheim was just a bit smarter. So he's like, yeah, he's in the vent. He's going to come right there. And it's just, what?
And he's your like commanding officer giving you your order as well.
I was about to say, you never want to disrespect your commanding officer sometimes. Just be like, I follow these orders, man.
You told me to do that, I'm going to look. I'm going to look and then I'll move if I need to move.
You're like, oh, bro, my commanding officer's an idiot, blood. I don't listen to him. Yeah, bro. Like that. Man, Susie Q's an idiot. She's an idiot.
She is an idiot. And her accent is terrible.
What even is that accent?
It's meant to be Italian.
Italian.
Oh, yeah, isn't it? Yeah. Isn't it crazy? I want to think about it. I'm officially Mr. Joseph Joestar.
You didn't tell anyone you I was alive?
It makes me blush. That's how she it's so much. Yeah.
What did you think of her versus Arena? Like part 1 Arena versus Suzy Q here.
Arena's probably better.
Yeah.
I feel like Suzy Q does more in the show and has more time to be annoying.
That's true.
Yeah, Arena's probably a better character, but in terms of the women in the show so far, obviously Lisa is clear.
Yeah, clear.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
So clear. So
And Suzy Q was taken over by ACDC as well, wasn't she? And she was like, he attacked me.
Which is so funny because like obviously Lisa was right there and she was like, nah, that didn't happen. Although, do you know what, watching that scene, so obviously she's like, Caesar, please save me, he touched me, whatever. And then Jojo's like, no, I didn't, she's been taken over by AC/DC. And I fully expected Lisa to not say anything and for it to be like...
That's what it seemed like was going to happen, yeah.
And for it to be like a weird moment of Caesar being like, Jojo, you scoundrel. And then Lisa immediately is like, nah, he's right. So I was like, oh, okay, fair enough, well done. Because I could definitely see that happening in so many anime where like the character who knows that would just let it be confusing just for the jokes.
I feel like that's what I thought was going to happen as well. I'm like, did she say something? She's like, she's like, nah. I don't know what's happened to her.
Yeah. But yeah, Speedwagon's about to be dead. Arena dead. It's going to be Joseph and Suzy Q still alive in the next one. I think Von Schoenheim is still knocking about a little bit in the next one as well.
Yeah. Speedwagon had no kids. Lifelong bachelor.
He's locked into the cause, man.
But he's locked into creating a bloody company, innit?
Yeah.
Man's the Speedwagon Foundation.
They don't bring him back in any of the shows, do they? I don't think so.
Von Stroheim. Oh, you never see Jojo again. Oh, okay. Oh, he dies in World War II. Mad. So wait, you fight Pillarmen and then you die in World War II?
With all this technology as the cyborg, yeah.
When is this meant to be set?
It's between World War 1 and 2.
So Jojo's death was 39, it said 1939. And I think he was born in 1920.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, true.
And then now it's jumped to 1987 for the future stuff. This bit's funny. This bit
is funny.
You're Japanese. I hate Japanese. My daughter married a Japanese man and took my grandson all the way across the world. He's just got racism because of his child.
And he's been living in the US.
Oh my god.
And he's got a metal leg and metal hand, doesn't he? Cybernetic.
Courtesy of the Speedwagon Foundation.
Is it?
I think so.
I mean, the one he had when he was younger was from Stroheim.
Oh yeah.
The Germans.
Yeah, I feel like he gets it from the Speedwagon Foundation later on. I think they're quite prominent in the seasons later on.
This family is it's just wild, man. Because when you think about it, he has a whole nother next son. Oh, sorry, spoilers. Never mind.
What? Just give me, there's so much that I already know about this show, and you somehow find something to tell me that I don't already know.
You don't know who it is, though. Because I even then for a second I was like, "Wait, what?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah."
You don't know who it is. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that the star on the shoulder wasn't necessarily a retcon because you see Joseph's. Like, because I didn't remember seeing it until season 3.
But you don't see Jonathan's, though.
You don't see Jonathan's.
Did we see Joseph's?
You see Joseph's.
I didn't remember seeing it.
They don't say anything about it, but you just, like, if
it's
there's
just
a scene early on where you see it.
I feel like it might not be in the manga. So obviously, this is when, obviously, the anime knows.
The anime knows it's a thing, but it wasn't in the manga.
Yeah.
Potentially.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really have too much to say about part 2 now. I feel like part 3 is going to be fun to talk about because part 3.
There's a lot to part 3.
A lot happens in part 3, and part 3 is more villain of the week.
Yeah.
So that's a lot, and there's just moments in part 3 that I'm really can't wait to watch.
Yeah, I think the episode, like each villain has its own charm, and like it's just like I think part 3 will be a good one to talk about, and going forward even because I feel like they follow that formula more now, don't they, from the next few parts.
Yeah. So, and then there's changes. There'll be a lot to talk about because there's changes in art style. There's changes in flipping the coloring sometimes as well. The type of colors that they use.
Yeah. Power systems get tweaked a little bit. Well,
yeah, we got the whole new power system.
Yeah.
But I think even among stands, like the flipping Jotaro stands and then the Jolene like era stands are quite
true.
different
Yeah,
in
true.
my opinion anyway.
Is this the end of part 1 or part 2? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bad boy. Bad boy.
In his school uniform.
Yeah.
Technically, I could. Do you remember that I mentioned something last week or last episode? That
Yeah.
I was gonna bring up part 3.
Yeah.
That was it.
Well, that he's in
Not
jail.
that.
The Jotaro.
The thing before.
Oh, then pulling the chest out.
Yeah.
That's Theo.
How?
What do you mean how?
Because
He was ahead.
Irina and the babies got away in his coffin.
That wasn't a coffin. That was just a chest.
Where did he get it from? And I'm pretty sure they say it's the same coffin.
Oh, do they? Yeah.
Ah, interesting. Did he get away in the coffin?
They did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
do,
They
innit?
stay
Yeah.
floated away in the coffin.
He had 2 coffins.
Maybe he had a backup coffin just in case.
And that's what I was like. Maybe he had one. Maybe if I want to explain it away, maybe he had one. But without them
I
saying,
wonder if they explain it. Or they
I mean, they don't.
Maybe they were together.
Maybe they were
Maybe
together.
they were together. It's
Dio
just-
was hiding underneath the layer or
Yeah,
something.
So
And then-
they just discovered him now.
No, but because what happens, isn't it? They get rescued, isn't it? So
Yeah.
And the
Dio,
fingers-
Dio, Arena, and the baby are all in the coffin together, and then the people come to rescue them, and Arena's like, "Just me and the baby, this one's a vampire."
Yeah, send them back.
Send that one back down. Yeah.
And then some people find him
Yeah, later.
50 years later.
Yeah, Dio's like, "Curse you, woman!"
But at that point, he would have been in Jojo's body. So if he wanted to get out, he would have just got out.
Yeah, I think they must explain it because he's got Jojo's body. He must have found something in the ship before it completely exploded that sunk. And maybe they don't explain it, but I guess that's kind of what, because he took Jojo's body at some point,
Yeah.
and the Jojo's body was still viable to take. So it was quick enough that before the ship exploded,
Yes,
he
some
got
point
that.
between Arena getting in the coffin and the ship exploding, he took Jojo's body and potentially found another coffin. to
Another
climb in.
chest or coffin or something, yeah.
But yeah, I was just when I started watching part 3, I was like, well, this doesn't make any sense because the coffin that he had there was taken,
Yeah.
so he shouldn't be in a coffin. But I'm like, whatever, I'll leave it. I feel like also a big issue I had with this season, part 2, was obviously I knew Dio wasn't dead. I knew he was coming back, so I thought he was coming back part 2.
No, why
Then
would you think that?
Because why would he not?
Because he wasn't a fan favorite yet.
You would have. You would
How am I supposed to know that?
You know, Araki didn't realize that the fans wanted Dio back then, you know? Yeah, how it takes some time. He's releasing chapters in Shonen Jump, and then it takes some time for him to realize, the fans want
where
Dio
we
back, right?
want Dio. Okay, I'll bring him back then for the next one.
Yeah, I just thought he was going to be
The villain.
there until he's not there. kind of
Yeah.
thing. I didn't think there was going to be parts where he's not there and then he'll come back later down the line. So when he wasn't in this part, I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Who are these pillar men?
He would not have been relevant in this part, man. The Pillar Men are stronger than him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I thought it would have been him as the villain, not Pillar Man. I thought it would have been a scrap between him and Joseph.
I guess because I guess if he had Jonathan's body at the time, he could have Harmon and stuff as well, and then he could be way stronger. But
I don't think vampires, they can't use it.
they can't use it.
Because
Okay.
Straight So used it and killed himself.
Yeah, fair. Yeah. Okay, so he just with the vampire and just would have got beaten quite easily. So they have to wait
Cards would have
till
been like, "You're my minion, bro."
literally. That's wait till stands came in, then they can give him a strong stand, and then he can be a top boy again.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's gonna be so gas. There's There's gonna be I can already think of inconsistencies in part 3. That it's just so funny. But yeah, it'll be good to see anyway. Like, when spoiler for part 3. You've seen all of part 3 now.
No, I've not seen all of
Okay,
it.
never mind then.
I've seen like the early parts, but not
Yeah,
all of it.
this is a quite late part 3. But there's inconsistencies in part 3 that I can already think of, having not watched part 3 in years. But again, I feel like Jojo's is one of them ones where it's like, it's vibes, man. Who cares about inconsistencies? It's just about vibes.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
I've not caught on, man. I'm not in with the vibes and the good times. So.
Yeah, man. That's why, like, before obviously watching it, like, you used to just see everywhere, like, is this a JoJo's reference and all this sort of stuff? And I'm like, okay, yeah, these people are just having a good time, man. No one cares about inconsistency.
I was gonna say, you know, the end credit like theme song.
Yeah.
I've heard that all over the internet for however long.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it was from this until I was watching part 1. I was like, oh damn, it's from this. Okay.
Yeah.
Just wait till you get to, is it part 4? Part 5?
It's
Giovanni.
I know about Jojo'S theme. I love
No, you're talking about Jojo'S theme, yeah. That's
okay.
One thing. The
closing ending credits.
Oh.
It's gonna surprise you.
Oh, okay.
I remember being like, what?
Literally, I was like, I thought I watched something else at this point. I'm like, what's going on here? Then, okay. And I've seen clips of it online and stuff as well. Like when you're watching anime and this comes on, and it was like,
how did this happen? Yeah, and I literally, I think I like took a video of it and sent it to you guys.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
I was like, this literally spun me. It's funny. But yeah, it's Giovanni this season. I can't wait for that. That's a good season.
That's a good season. I feel like we're getting I feel like they're getting into the meat and bones of it now. Like this season, the next season, and Jono season are top stuff. Like, I think that's why I'm gonna start giving the 9s and and then I need to watch this one again, Jolene, because I just don't feel like I rated it, but I need to watch it again. I feel like
it wasn't as good as what previously happened.
Yeah,
but I feel like it's probably still better than the part 1 and 2.
Yeah,
for the kids that kind of level. But I'm very, very curious to see what Steel Ball Run is about.
Yeah,
I
same.
have nothing about it, and especially where obviously Jolene part 7 ends.
Yeah,
I'm so curious as to how it goes from there.
Jolene's part 7.
Mm-hmm. Part 1, Jonathan. Part 2, Joseph. Part 3, Jotaro. Part 4, Josuke. Part 5, no.
Giorno.
Part 6,
Jolene.
So it's part 7 Steel Ball Run.
Yeah, and they're on horses and stuff.
Are we watching Rohan Kibishi or whatever it is?
The hell did you say?
I can't.
Yeah, we got what that's part 3, part 4.
That's for Kishibe Rohan.
I like this. This is actually good fun.
Kishibe Rohan.
Spin-off.
Yeah, it's a spin-off from the Josuke one. Not Josuke. Yeah, Josuke Higashikata. Yeah. Spin-off from that one. So part 4.
We'll talk about that closer to the time.
But we should watch it. It's good stuff.
I think it's a good spin-off, and it'll be like a nice little break.
Yeah, it's not serious.
Yeah.
It's just like it's just the guy from the season with just his own story, but it's a good story. It's fun.
But anyway, I mean, what do you say?
Sorry, go down.
Should I pull up a quiz? See if we can.
Oh yeah, go on then.
See how we do. Let me see if I can find a good one.
Are we do?
Sorry, what season of that are you watching?
Season 5, and I'm barely watching it. I watched this first episode.
Oh, okay.
Just put it on, just in the background. Really.
All right, got one that's 10 questions, 4 minutes to answer. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Wait, what?
I've been out of the roof. Let's get it. It's probably it.
Oh wait, no. This is ordering the show. This is a different one. So it's got loads of like things that happen, and we have to basically put in what order it happens. So you got Stroheim battles Cars, Joseph travels to Japan, Cars turns his hand into a squirrel, Joseph meets Lisa, Caesar challenges the Pillar Men alone after arguing with Joseph, Straightso uses the stone mask, Joseph defeats the Nazi assassin Donovan, Joseph disguises himself as a woman, Caesar's headband is used to defeat Wamu, and Stroheim is blown up by a grenade.
Oh boy, so Joseph goes to Japan is last.
Yeah.
Straightso uses the mask is first.
Be first in it, yeah.
Joseph fights the German assassin Donovan is second.
Is that bad?
When did Stroheim get burnt up by a grenade?
That's after.
Is that after?
That's during the fight with San Viento.
Yeah. So it's Joseph fights Herr Donovan. Joseph dresses up as a woman.
Then Stroheim
is
burnt up by a
grenade.
I don't remember Joseph dressing up as a woman.
Yeah, he does that to try and get into the German.
Oh, okay,
camp.
yeah.
And they instantly like
What are you doing? Come on, dog.
Literally.
What are we
Come
doing?
on, man.
Come on, man.
Right, yeah, we're right so far, but it's not letting me select the last one for annoyingly. I'll come back to that. So okay, we're saying Stroheim is blown up by a grenade is 4, and then it'll be.
What are the other options?
It'll be so you got Stroheim battles Cars, Joseph travels to Japan, Cars turns hand to a squirrel, Joseph meets Lisa, so that'll be next, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
And then Caesar challenges the Pillar Men alone after arguing with Joseph. Caesar's headband is used to defeat Wamu.
Mm-hmm.
So Joseph meets Lisa. And then it would be Caesar challenges the Pillar Men, wouldn't it?
After Joseph meets Lisa.
That's a big jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Stroheim battles Cars, that's last.
Late, yeah.
Well, that's what's late. Joseph travels to Japan's last. Cars turns hand to a squirrel
Actually,
after that.
Wait, what was it? Joseph meets Lisa, and then what's the next one?
Caesar challenges the Pillar Men alone after arguing with Joseph. And then
Is Stroheim battles Cars before that?
Oh, does he?
Yeah, because he Cars comes to where Stroheim is, kills all his men in the room,
Oh,
and then they fight.
are we calling that a battle?
That's the only time they actually properly fight.
Yeah, he just popped up to help Joseph at the end, really, didn't he? He didn't actually. Oh,
And
yeah,
that's
fair.
when he introduced himself. He's like, "Oh, I'm here still,
Yeah,
and
he's like,
I'm
It's Von Stroheim.
yeah."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and then Caesar challenges the Pillar Men alone after arguing with Joseph,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Caesar headband is used to defeat Wamu probably,
Yeah.
and then we've got Cars turns hand to a squirrel, and then Joseph travels to Japan, and then so we've got them all right.
Good stuff.
Lovely. And then I've got one other one, which is, I don't know how many questions this one is, but it's a short one apparently. What is Lisa's real name?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Joestar.
Lizzie.
Who killed Caesar Antonio Zeppeli?
Wamu. Good stuff, man.
Who is the main character in part 2?
Joseph.
Joseph Joestar. How did Straightso die?
you got Harmon.
Harmon.
Yeah, he used Harmon when he's a vampire.
Yeah.
Harmon.
Final question, how did the Cars die?
Sent to the moon.
Yeah, he was lost in outer space and frozen.
Sent to the Shadow Realm. Blasting away like Team Rocket.
Perfect. So we smoked these ones.
Oh, man. It's easier because like the ones from part 1, because part 1's so compact, they ask questions about some obscure stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, because it's like there's a lot more, they asking questions about quite broad things, which are quite easy to remember.
Yeah, true. Yeah, let's see if there's any other interesting ones. Now these are all like, which stand would you have if you was in Jojo'S and things like that.
No. We can move on and do the watch list then. Start to wrap up the episode.
Yeah.
The watch list.
Yeah, I mean I can go first. Since we've got my Netflix open.
Is anyone else's Notion having issues? My Notion is just like completely just broken.
Yeah, I have a widget on my homepage
Yeah.
for my Notion, and it just doesn't. It used to show the page that it was linked to, but now it just doesn't show anything.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I think there might just be an issue with
There
Notion.
might have been an update and it might have mashed it.
Maybe.
But I haven't noticed anything personally.
Because mine just doesn't even load now. So if I just added too much or something, so mine just looks like that.
Nah, you can't add too much.
Yeah,
You
no,
add too much. Mine appears to be working. I don't see anything wrong with it. Let me close it now.
Let me check if I have an update to do. But yeah, so I haven't been watching much, so I'll be alright. But yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, literally, I haven't been watching much either. That's why I was like, yeah, let me just go first. So yeah, obviously watched Jojo'S, and then also for some reason been watching this nonsense. Tyler Perry's Beauty and the
It's meant to be quite good.
It's
Is
not-
it not good?
It's mind-numbingly stupid.
Okay.
It's like one of those shows where like if you just like mess and foolishness, you will enjoy it.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm just like it's.
I mean, that's a good time for a show, no?
Oh man, not when everyone is just ridiculous, like, and they're just doing and saying and being completely idiotic at times, and just like it's so cartoonish how like rude and like villainous some like the villains are. They're just so cartoonishly like evil. And I'm like, this is absurd. Like, it doesn't feel grounded at all. Like, like I'm like, it doesn't feel grounded at all. Like that, these could actually be real people doing.
Oh, okay.
It just feels like, but that's Tyler Perry though. Tyler Perry's like movies and TV shows are just
ridiculous.
Preposterous. So yeah, it feels like it's part of the course. But yeah, so I don't think I'm going to continue it, but it's there. But yeah, that's basically me, to be honest.
Okay.
Oh, actually, let me talk about some books and stuff, because I've been doing that more. I've been reading Saga, this graphic novel by Fiona Staples and Brian Vaughan. Actually mad, actually. I've only like just about almost finished the first volume, so the first 6, I think, issues. And yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued as to where it goes. People say this is one of the greatest comic books of all time. So
oh, really?
yeah, people love this. I
haven't heard of it before.
Because it's published by Image, so it's not like it's not DC,
it's not one of the
but it's still very, very popular. And yeah, like it's not finished yet. It's still ongoing. Apparently, made by obviously Image is the same company that do Invincible. And stuff like that. So, and then it's literally like a space. What do they call them? They call them space operas, I guess. A bit like sci-fi. And there's, I guess, there's a bit like trying to think of another space opera or something. Like Final Space is a space opera as well, kind of that situation where like you're in space and it's drama in space basically. And yeah, it's basically about 2 people on opposite sides of a war. Basically, these 2 characters. Yeah, their planets are warring. And they're basically Romeo and Juliet and have a baby. And they're like, but I love him. I love him. But their planets are warring. And they're trying to escape. And they were both soldiers. And they're wanted for desertion and all these sorts of things. So
okay.
But it's a good read so far. I read Carmilla by Sheridan Le Fanu, which is like an OG vampire story. It's like one of the vampire stories that inspired Dracula.
Oh damn!
Oh wow!
So it's very, very old. You
can the font you can tell it's Dracula by the font of it. That's crazy. Is it a proper book?
Yeah, proper book, vampire story. Actually, really, really good. And like I can see how, Dracula kind of came from that. And then other than that, I'm reading Sam Selvon's The Lonely Londoners, which is like set in 1950s London about like a group of Caribbean people who have just come over from the Caribbean to London and like their experiences and stuff, which is just like very interesting novel. But yeah, that's basically me anyway.
Okay, I'll go next. So we've spoken about Jojo'S. I watched Jojo'S. I started watching the new season of One Piece yesterday, so I watched a couple episodes of that. Which I'm enjoying. It's
live action.
Yeah, the live action. I think it's slightly gone off the anime a bit. Like it's introduced some characters that I don't feel like they were. From what I remember, they weren't introduced this soon. But it's decent still. I've watched like 2 episodes, but it's good. It's good. And then I watched a movie called How to Make a Killing. I watched that, which is a new Glenn Powell, I think. New Glenn Powell movie where he basically, his mum is a billionaire. Well, was a billionaire, but she got pregnant with him. Did you see the trailer for it?
I saw the trailer for it. Yeah.
Yeah, she got pregnant with him, and then they basically said get rid of it. And she said no, so they kicked her out the house, and then she just had to live a humble life, sort of thing. And then, but she told him the story as he was growing up, and so he was basically there was a family, the family tree. The dad basically has everyone in his inheritance, and they're still in inheritance, but everyone above him will get inheritance before. So he's basically going to start killing off everyone before him. He's going to get the inheritance.
That's what the trailer for this as well.
Yeah, it was a decent film actually. It was bit stupid because like the way things happened in it, I was just like, you don't need to do all this, but it's just like it was decent.
Was that in cinema?
Yeah, in cinema. I think it came out. I watched it on a screening, so like I watched it early, but it came out maybe last week, weekend or the weekend before. Or just I think I watched it on Monday before that. So it came out on the Friday. I watched it on the Monday. And then I think that's it pretty much. I watched a bit of Jujutsu Kaisen earlier. And I think that's it really. I've been watching YouTube videos.
I'd need to catch up with Jujutsu.
That's what I was doing today. So I was like, let me just put some on, just catch up a bit, and then so I watched like 2 or 3 episodes, and I was like, it's good. But then I'm on a bit now where I think it's like a 4-parter or something. I'm like, let me wait and see if the next episode is going to be part of it as well. I'll just watch it all in one or something, because it's like this is this 1, this is this 2, this is this 3. So I'm just like, okay, I'll wait till they're all out, and then I'll just watch them all in one go. Yeah, I've been watching more YouTube videos recently. Just watching, so that Will Tennyson, I've been watching quite a lot of him.
Oh yeah,
and his shenanigans, and he's quite funny.
He is, yeah.
And then I was watching this guy called Beard Meets Food. Have you heard of it?
Heard of him.
Yeah, his videos are ridiculous. He just basically goes around, does food challenges, and the amount he eats is disgusting. Like he'll get like a same size as this table, a plate of like donuts or something, and he'll just eat all of them in the space of like 20 minutes. And I'm just like, I don't know, it's crazy. But yeah, they're quite fun to watch. And then reading wise, I've read a bit. Still reading a bit of
Omniscient Reader.
Thank you, Cam. Every time you have to tell me, you have to repeat say it for me. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Yeah, I'm reading a bit of that still. And that's about it. Yeah, that's about it for me.
So I started watching Scrubs, the new season.
Good show. I've been watching that as well, actually. Good show.
It's been good. I finished watching The Magicians. 10th rewatch. I don't know, probably not 10th, but yeah. Obviously I watched Jojo's, and I started watching Blackish, which
have you seen it before?
Really?
No.
Oh damn!
What made you want to watch that?
So I started it a while back. Why'd you ask like that?
Because it's mid.
Nah, Blackish is good.
Really good.
Yeah,
Blackish is good.
Really
yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, I started watching it. I watched the first 4 episodes a while back, and I wasn't feeling it. And then I had just finished watching The Magicians. I need something new to watch, and I was like, I might as well just start this. And I was watching it. I was like, now I'm locked in.
It's Blackish is good stuff, man. You watched it, haven't you? Yeah.
I've seen episodes. I've never watched it. It's one of the ones where I've seen episodes here and there. I've never watched it all the way through, and that's why I'm like, it seemed kind of
very good black comedy. Man.
Yeah, very good black comedy.
Yeah.
Then they had spin-offs that I think Grownish was decent. The spin-off of it.
Actually, Blackish is my favorite GIF. Actually, I forget.
Yeah, that's from Blackish. Yeah.
Oh, she's always doing faces.
She's funny.
Yeah,
she's crazy.
And yeah, I'm literally the episode I'm watching now, or I was watching yesterday, is the pilot for Grownish.
Oh, you flown through it then? Because I feel like Grownish comes in like season 3 or like season 4.
End of season 3. I'm on
season 3. Yeah.
Yeah. You know me, man.
Yeah, true. I guess they're easy watches as well. Like 20 minutes episode.
Yeah. So I've been watching that, and I'm probably gonna start watching Grownish as well, like alongside it.
Yeah, Grownish was good. They had another one with the Mixed Dish with the mum. Yeah, I didn't watch that one though. I didn't like the mum.
Like one season of that.
Yeah, I think I didn't do very well, but I didn't like the mum very much. So I was like, I'm gonna give this one a miss. But yeah, Blackish, you should watch it as well, y'all. It's good. Where is it? On Disney or?
It's on Disney.
Okay, yeah, it's good stuff. It's like the mum, the grandmum is hilarious. I think she's so funny.
The grandmom, the dad, Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne's funny. Auntie Anderson's quite good as well. Yeah. The twins are funny. I think it's got a good cast.
I don't mess with Junior too much, but it is what it is.
Yeah, nah, neither. So that's why I kind of avoided it.
Yes, I've been watching that, and then I actually started reading Omniscient Reader. I think it's quite good.
Everyone's reading Omniscient Reader.
Yeah, it's quite good.
It's decent, yeah.
I mean, it's not so lemon.
Nah, it's not amazing. It's not the best thing of like since sliced bread, but it's decent. It's a good read.
I feel like it's like on par with Tomb Raider King, and obviously Tomb Raider King is good, but it's like not peak.
Yeah.
And then obviously I've been like reading my standard weekly stuff, which are enjoyable, and I'm loving. And I'm just waiting for more. And I'm waiting for Solo Leveling Ragnarok to come back. It's been on break for time now. I'm like, bro, you need to stop putting out chapters because I need more.
How many chapters did I get up to? Was it quite deep in?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's got like 100 plus.
Oh, it's got a lot. Okay,
chapters at the minute. Let me just check.
I've got a long way to go then before that because Solo Leveling's got one more left, and then
no, it's only got 68.
Okay. But I think Solo Leveling in the volumes, though, then they're like only got like 3 or 4 volumes, 3 or 4 chapters a volume. So
Chapters are so long.
yeah, they're proper long. Yeah. Whereas like the beginning after the end has about 8 or 9 in each one. And I think, and then the Ominous and Reader's Viewpoint is similar. That's like 3 in each one.
Yeah, Tomb Raider King is the same, right? It's like the book has got more pages than the beginning of the end, and then it's got like 3 chapters.
Yeah.
Whereas the beginning of the end is just less pages, and there's like 8-9 chapters.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So the chapters are just shorter. Yeah, this is 16-year-old.
Crazy. Did you see Riot flapping at like all them chances there?
16. What were you doing at 16, Cam? I bet you weren't doing that.
Definitely wasn't. Definitely wasn't.
I saw someone I subscribed to on YouTube. His his video description was like, "I was selling frees for 20 when I was 16."
Yeah, it's crazy.
I've been listening to this audiobook, or I listened to, it's a series of books even, called Superpowers. And I've just finished listening to the first book, and I'm on the second book. It's like about it's a superpower society, or not really a superpower society. There are superhuman people in the society. They're not the like most common people, but they're there. And it's just about a university where, well, the society is this. They have your regular humans, you have your superpowered humans, and then you have people who have powers, but they can't control them, and they call them powers.
Okay. That sounds like My Hero.
Yeah, I say like My Hero Academia.
Pretty much, yeah. But they are not oppressed. They are discriminated against by everyone, other than like the regular supers and humans. They're discriminated against. But someone's found a way to turn them into regular supers who can control their powers. So there's 5 of them who enroll at a superhuman school.
The definitely sounds like My Hero.
Literally.
I mean, yeah, it does feel like My Hero in some ways. And then they're just like trying to keep their secret and live life and whatnot. And they're like doing like crazy training and stuff in the school, and then it's pretty good.
And it's just a normal novel, but you're listening to it as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not a light novel. Not a light novel.
No, it's American.
Yeah, I'm just checking. I'm just trying to see, you know.
What?
Huh? Because we know you're a weeb, innit? So I'm just trying to see. Man's reading Western media. I'm surprised.
Stupid. If I'm listening to an audiobook, it's generally going to be Western media. Like, if I'm going to read a light novel, I'm going to read a light novel. I'm not going to listen to it. And I say that, but I have listened to I listened to do you know the Monogatari series? Like, bag of them. Yeah, I listened to like one of those.
I tried to listen to the Solo Leveling light novel when I just couldn't. I was like, I can't do this.
But yeah, that's me. That's all my stuff. Oh, actually, I was gonna say I've been playing. They added on the Switch. They added what's the game? Mario Strikers.
Oh, is it? Damn.
Yeah,
that's sick.
So I've been playing that, and it's actually so good. Like, I played the new one when they dropped. Well, I played the demo for the new one, and it just wasn't the same.
Yeah.
I've been playing the old one. I'm like, this is so good. This is what it needs to be.
Does it have like? Because I remember on the Wii when you're making saves and stuff. Does it have like motion with it or stuff, or is it just kind of?
So I've only been playing against the computer, and the computer don't do the super like strikes.
Do they not?
Oh, okay.
So I don't. I mean, they probably do at higher levels, but I'm kind of like terrible right now. So I'm playing on like one of the lowest 2 levels. So they might at higher levels, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know.
That kills.
But I think it's the GameCube version, so I don't know.
Probably not then.
Yeah.
That's sick though.
Well, yeah, it probably won't be pointy.
Yeah.
You probably still use that.
The analog stick to do,
yeah. Yeah, it's been fun.
But yeah, good stuff.
Sorry, I was going to ask you, have either of you watched Abbott's Elementary?
I've watched season 1 at least, and maybe a bit of season 2.
Is it
Same.
good?
It's very good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I think that's going to be my next watch. I started it and I fell asleep. So I was like, I'm going to give that a go. So I watched like a bit the first episode, but yeah, need to go back into it.
It's a very good show.
Yeah, it's a very, very good show. That's a good comedy.
That's what I've been hearing. That's why I was like, yeah, I'll give this a watch now.
You know, when you just think of a show and then you just remember one of the jokes on the show and it's just like, oh yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good show. You definitely should watch it.
Okay.
But anyway, yes. So we're going to be back in 2 weeks' time with a review of the first 12 episodes of part 3, Stardust Crusaders. So yeah, let's do that. I think there's 48 episodes. We'll do 12. We're going to go through quite slowly. But yeah, let's do 12, 12, 12, and 12. So
I was going to check and make sure it's not like middle of a... Because you know how they have like... I feel like some of them are split into like 3 parts, aren't they? Some of the villains.
Oh, yeah.
Just check. Yeah. 12 episodes. Yeah, it's fine. 12 episodes.
Yeah, let's do the first 12 of Stardust Crusaders then. That should be easier than what we tried to do last time.
16.
That's perfect.
Yeah, you all got 12.
I was like 4-ish off. So 12 would be perfect. And if you want to keep up with us, make sure you watch the first 12 episodes of Jojo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders. And we'll be back here in 2 weeks' time for our thoughts. And we might play a couple quizzes and stuff like that as well. So for another 2 weeks, we are out here. Peace out.
The 5 Letters Podcast.